This is the best way to get the new artifacts in solo leveling Arise. Let's talk about it. What's good, YouTube? No Goody Man. Come with you today with a how to get this or do this for new artifacts in solo leveling Arise. So currently on screen, you're seeing all of these new sets, the Burning Greed, Burning Blessing, and Burning Curse sets. But how do you get these sets? What's the best way you can get these sets? But before we get into any of that, make sure you leave a like on our video. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel, turn in on post notifications so you can know each and every time we go live. Last but not least, join that Discord server, the No Good Mafia. But guys, we just streamed Workshop of Brilliant Light pretty much for 5 hours yesterday. We grinded on the pay to win accounts, and I'm not gonna lie, pay to wins are very beneficiary to the current meta. So if you're not an endgame player, if you're not, very high as a free to play, getting these Burning Curse or Burning Blessing or Burning Greed sets aren't too viable for you. So keep that in mind. Honestly, it took a while to get a lot of these sets, especially the accessories, but when it comes to the armor pieces, you guys actually will get it free. But let's talk about how you guys can go ahead and at least get a initial set on this burning sets. Now, if we look in this corner right here, you can see this shiny salvage symbol. What's basically going on, there's a June salvage event, right? And if we go here, well, it's actually called May Salvage Project. This is May, I assume, but we're in June. But yeah, we have the salvage project going on, and what this basically entails is that if you salvage enhanced artifacts, you guys will be able to get these mana imbued power fragments. So mana powered imbued fragments, and what you can do with this is go into the exchange shop and go ahead and trade those in for a specific reward. Now we got artifact material exchange, so that's the newest version, and then this shop resets every 5 days, and then this will go on for the next 20 days. So you definitely got to take advantage of this. Currently, as you can see here, we already purchased some things that you need to be purchasing. So we purchased the some sets on the Burning Curse. The only thing I didn't purchase here was the chest plate, because we played a little bit of Workshop of Brilliant Light and we already got the chest plate. And honestly, when it comes to the curse effect, I think it's probably like the second best for the boy Sung. But we got the helmet, we got the gloves, and we got the boots. We also got the invitation. This is honestly what you want to get each and every time, so this might be first priority, but we are talking about artifacts, so let's stick to that. Now, when it comes to salvaging, you guys can basically get an idea. You want to salvage enhanced artifacts, so hopefully, if you're watching this video, you didn't already salvage your enhanced artifacts, because you can get big rewards. So what are the differences between artifacts? If we go ahead and click on one, it looks like 119 for a plus 10 ring. And then is this constant? It is constant. So it looks like 119. And then at plus 15, we're looking at 302 for a different ring, 302, 302. And then I guess plus 15 period is just 302. Because now I'm doing it on different types of sets. We're doing it on earrings, we're doing it on rings, we're doing it on bracelets. So you're getting 302, and then at plus 20, you're getting 862. And this is just for legendary, guys, so keep that in mind. If we go on down here, we can see how it is for different armors. Looks like at plus 20 period, you're getting 862. So this is an epic artifact set, and that's plus 20, we're getting 862 there. And then for legendary, that's also 862. So what you might want to do is enhance epic and lower. Now, what we can try live, which I haven't tried this at all, but it would be, kind of insane if this did work. We can try and enhance, maybe rares and commons and see what we get from there. But the sweet spot you might want to go, it's looking like it could be plus 15, honestly. Let's go ahead. Actually, what I'll do, I'll just unequip this from Eugene Ho. That way I don't have to end up, enhancing too much. So boom, let's unequip that from the boy. I'll probably swap this so I can look at it there. And then here's also another set we can take. You can take off this plus 14, and then this one's a level 30. So we can see if level also matters, if that's a factor. We're gonna go ahead and change both of those to plus 15. So boom, let's enhance till we get a plus 15. But like I said, we're about to find out in just a second whether it's viable to just enhance the lower artifacts. As you can see, the cost is lower as well when it comes to using your artifact enhancement chips. So that's very, very nice. Now let's get back into the salvage, and then boom. So that's 302 at plus 15, but at a lower level, it's 179. So you can salvage your rares because you will get 302, and then at legendary you will get 302. So really, it's gonna be cheaper to salvage your rare plus 15s than it will be to, you know, plus 15 a legendary set. And also you might use your legendary sets, right? So I personally think that the meta for you will be to get a random set to plus 15 on rares. So hopefully you haven't salvaged your rares. If you did salvage your rares, I guess you could just, you know, grind out whatever dungeons. Keep in mind, you're doing this for new artifacts. So if you're an endgame player, it's in your best interest to maybe start salvaging artifacts. If you have hunters that you don't use at all and that you probably used maybe one time for story mode, you can definitely unequip gear from them and then use it there. So let's go back to the salvage. Boom, so 302, and then we can actually salvage this. We can get a good amount of whatever we need here. Looks like 302, 302, and then you want to basically pay attention to what you need as well. So I'm looking at these stats, the substats, the main stats, and making sure these are sets I actually don't need. And then if they are, I'm just gonna hit this lock icon. So now, boom, it can't be sold. And if I do want to click it, it's gonna ask if I'd like to unlock it. So this is a good place to know whether you'd actually want to salvage these enhanced artifacts. Some of these I do want to sell, some of these I don't want to sell, right? Like all these plus 20s actually have some type of value and weight to them. This one might be, you know, kind of salvageable though. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different items, and then you can see the selection there. Let's go ahead and hit salvage. We're gonna get 2,500 of those imbued fragments. Now let's go ahead and head on over to the exchange shop, and we did a lot of salvaging yesterday, so that's why we ended up, you know, not having a lot of enhanced weapons to salvage. But for each and every burning curse set, that's going to be 1,800 imbued casting. And then as you can see, we currently have 3,000. So we purchased it 3 different times. So that's 3,600 goes into 5,400 imbued fragments that we had to get. So that's a lot of salvaging that we did yesterday. And if I wanted to, I could get a burning curse set. Like I said, I already have one of these, but it might not be bad to get another one. So let's just go ahead and purchase it for video purposes, of course. Now, there's more things you can do in here. What I kind of do like is that they ended up making, you know, a way to get artifact enhancement chip 2s. I think this is like one of the first places that makes it viable to get it. That's not bonus or growth support. So this is now a free-to-play method in getting this. And I think you don't even have to be a certain level to unlock the salvaging. So really, even if you're under level, you can go ahead and salvage hella artifacts and get artifact enhancement chip 2s. You can get advanced mana crystals, powder of blessings. This might be less valuable though, but you can even get the enhancement chip once. So you can get enhancement chips to enhance and then salvage. So guys, definitely take advantage of this. This is a great new game mode that's been added, and this will get you your artifacts as fast as possible. And then of course we talk Workshop of Brilliant Light, but that's going to be its own video when it comes to grinding this out and getting the rewards here. So definitely check that video out when it comes out. It might be before or after this video, but for now, the best way to get artifacts or get that level 73 artifacts almost immediately is going to be May's salvage project. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts below and write it. Be sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. Turn on them post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.